What's up, y'all? It's your girl Shay Renee, and I am so sorry that I am so daggone late with this review, but I had to come on here. Your girl been traveling for work, but anyway, enough about that. Let's get into this review, y'all. So this week, child, let let me tell y'all something. Can I tell you something, Tisha? You stupid. Let's get into it, shall we? All right, y'all. So the episode starts out with Tisha pulling up to the job with Marcel. Okay. And so she tells him to come outside. Hold on, let me find a picture for y'all because I know y'all want to look at my face, but I'm looking real corporate right now. And yeah, I'm not about to come on the camera real quick. So give me a second. I know I got something in here real quick. I am not prepared. Just wanted to hurry up and get on here and give y'all this review, child. Okay, we're going to just leave Mr. Marceau here on the screen because he's a clown, and we got a lot of issues with him this week. So she pulls up to Black. She has Marceau come outside. He gets in the car. So she asks him about the picture, and he says the picture of his thick ass back. Okay, that's been circulating around the damn internet. So mind you, I want y'all to pay attention to the fact that Tisha says, well, my mother told me about the picture. I'm just so tired of everybody having something to say about us. Instead of her just coming out and saying, nigga, is that your back? Like, seriously, let's just stop with the BS. Is that your back? Is that you laid up in the bed with some broad? Okay. And first of all, he talks around it like he normally does. And he tried to squeeze out an ounce of a tear like he really was sad or something. But we're gonna get into that. So Tisha tells him everything her mom told her, and he says that if she brings no evidence to the situation, then there's no full story, then she's already hell bent on him just being guilty, even though she has no evidence to support it. Then he said, he was in Atlanta on January 4th and he met a friend there. First of all, why are you saying a friend? Clearly, she's already upset about what's going on. So for you to sit up there and say a friend, you're already putting her in a negative headspace already. Just come out. You're already caught. Just come out and say who the friend is, because now it makes it look like you didn't say what the friend's name was initially, because now you got to think about it. You got to think about which friend you going to use their damn name, because you ain't talked to nobody to kind of corroborate this whack ass story you about to tell. So comes out and says him and the friend went out to dinner. And then she said, who's the friend? So he had to think about it. He paused for a second and said Chris Ledger. So I don't know if Chris Ledger is Martell's friend from last season. I don't know if that's him, but whatever. But allegedly, the peoples on the internet said that Mr. Chris Ledger was in New York at the time that Marcel was saying he was with him. So your big back ass was in that damn photo. But moving on. He says all he wants from Tisha, Marcel says all he wants from Tisha is for her to believe in him. And he says, I know for a fact that that's not me. Tisha says, when you say you went with a friend, people are going to assume things. And we did, and we do, and we know. Okay, moving on. So Tisha says she doesn't understand why people are always questioning their relationship and questioning him. And she feels like everybody wants them to have a bad marriage because Martell got caught. First of all, for you to say it's because Martell got caught, that don't have nothing to do with y'all. So him being caught, are you saying that there's something for people to see that Marceau is doing that you don't want to be seen? I think that Tisha is so in love with the perfection or the look of marriage or the idea of being somebody's wife that she is almost willing to do anything to protect this precious bubble of hers that she's created. When, girl, that bubble has burst a long damn time ago. Nobody thinks that your marriage is perfect. And by the way, all of these accusations that are coming out against Marceau, he doesn't do it any justice because he doesn't respect you. So the irony of all this is we are just looking at you stupid because you're sitting up here trying to, number one, stay in a marriage with somebody that obviously doesn't respect you. Like, even if he's, let's say for some crazy reason, he's not cheating, he's still disrespectful. He doesn't answer any questions. That's disrespectful. If people are out here making accusations that are untrue, that I'm not doing something and making my wife look stupid, I'm not going to sit up here and add to it by, number one, not answering the questions and basically just making her look dumb right along with the people. And you look dumb too, because whoever this broad is that you out here screwing and doing, she gonna end up coming out. And even if she doesn't, she's dumb, because I don't even know why she want to be with your thick ass back ass anyway. But anyway, moving on. So she's just so moving on. She says people are trying to destroy a young family. I'm gonna stop you right there, Tisha. Your ass is not young. You're in your damn 40s now. I mean, y'all still kicking, but 40 ain't young no more, sis. Okay, so let's just stop it. All right. So she says people are trying to destroy their family. Marceau, he begins to throw on the fake tears, child, and says all he needs is Tisha, and people can try their hardest, but nothing's going to break them up. First of all, you know what? Bravo, Marceau. Bra fucking oh. Because this is the first time I actually seen you act a little emotional. I think the only reason why he did that because his ass was caught the fuck off guard when she pulled up there. Because he's so used to mind fucking Letitia that he didn't have time to think up some riddle me this, riddle me that type of response. And really, I just think that this level of emotional abuse that he's displaying, where he's clearly not answering the questions, he's saying there's no possible way that could be me. That doesn't mean that you didn't do it or that you weren't in that hotel or that it's the way that he answers the questions is never indefinite. Like, he didn't say, if this is a business meeting, produce some receipts of when you or what credit card you use to go to lunch or have a coffee with this Chris Ledger guy. Have Chris Ledger on the phone. Like, I just, I don't know. I'm just so tired of him making this girl look stupid. It's really just not entertaining anymore. And I'm just really feeling sad for her at the end of the day. But then I don't feel sad because she's the one allowing this shit to continue to happen. She's so busy trying to talk shit about everybody else that she don't confront her own damn husband. And like I've been saying in all my videos, all she has to do is get a damn private investigator and follow his ass for a whole fucking year. She'll find out what he doing. She don't want to know. And I just feel like at this point, sis, let that man cheat in peace, because I'm sick and tired of both of y'all. Moving on. In the next scene, Kimmy and Maurice just got back from Miami and they're meeting Martell to tell him he's not invited to the housewarming, basically. So she basically, Kimmy says she just basically doesn't want to be involved in his foolishness. So Maurice, has him come in and when Martell comes in, he's talking about, glad you could grace our presence. And then Martell comes in and says to Maurice, Maurice says to Martell, he kind of wants to set ground rules from that phone conversation that they had, because Martell seemed to get a little attitude because they were inviting Mel to the party instead of him. Now, here's the thing. You just been clowning on the internet, and your little side piece, well, she ain't the side no more. I guess she's the half of the main, because he ain't claiming her apparently from what he said on that damn after show with Carlos, but that's another damn story. But moving on. His little coleslaw been saying little shit about, Kimmy and Maurice's relationship and how he dating linebackers and all this stuff, just being disrespectful. And clearly she's getting this information, or she feels like it's okay to say this stuff because of Martell. So he's the common denominator of a lot of the bullshit. So Kimmy is basically like, I'm not here for I'm not here with the shenanigans. So yes, it's not invited. And you probably ain't about to bring no damn gift anyway. So whatever. So Martell says he doesn't feel he should be second to Mel. And Kimmy says she doesn't want to be an antagonist for Martell and Melody arguing. And she says she has to take a lot of grief from Martell, but, when he gets upset, she says he has to take a lot of grief for she's had to take a lot of grief for Martell because she's always said that he's a nice guy and all this, that, and the third, just kind of trying to, be on his side. But then he gets upset with Mel and does things that aren't very nice and does things that aren't very nice. So then she looked like a fool for taking up for him. And then Martell says he feel everybody is like that. Like if somebody says something that you don't like or something that you don't necessarily agree with or that irritates you in general, you're going to get upset. But Kimmy says, "Oh, no, no, no. You really extra not nice. Like you real damaging with it, basically." So then she says that some of the choices that he has made in his marriage and his life has caused a fallout in his life, with other people around him, and he has to really suffer the consequences for that. And she doesn't think that he really understands the degree of what his actions have caused around him with outside of Mel. And so Martell says that it's affecting me. Then it's in his world or whatever. And Kimmy says that comment right there lets me know that I need to control my environment to prevent opening the floodgates to foolishness, basically. So, oh, I'm sorry. She says, I'm sorry, I'm trying to read my notes and watch the connection in this daggone hotel. Okay. Everybody that's not in his world or in his environment. Okay, she says that he needs to accept that it doesn't only affect him, it affect every his actions can affect everybody else in his world that is in his environment as well. And Martell says that if it's affecting me, then it's in my world, meaning he feels like Kimmy and Maurice and all of them are his friends. So they shouldn't really be considering Mel over him. That's basically what he was saying. So Kimmy says that comment right there lets me know that I need to control my environment because you are delusional, basically. And that was when she made the comment that he's opening the floodgates to foolishness. So then Martell says, "What have I done to target you guys specifically?" And Kimmy says, "When you antagonized the situation and tagged us." When Marceau posted that picture, and Martell said that Marceau posted it and he was being funny, but he apologized. And Kimmy said, "You have to stop doing things and then thinking that you can just go ahead and apologize at some point, and that's okay, and you can just move on like nothing happened." She said at some point you have to realize you just need to stop doing the actual behavior. And then Martell says, in his confessional, that he basically is just like he's the one they're putting everything on him, and he's pretty much the they're using him as a scapegoat because Maurice and Marceau are brothers. So they're blaming him for everything that Marceau and Maurice did. And he's just basically taking the brunt of it all, which, first of all, Martell, you a damn clown, because ain't you're not taking the brunt of anything. You're an idiot. You joined in on the clown parade. So now squeeze your red nose because you're looking just as stupid as the damn Scott brothers too. So now you have to suffer the consequences. That's her family, so of course she's going to have to be around Marceau in some capacity. That's her brother-in-law. But you are disposable, sir. And once the minute that you realize that, the more that you will understand that you can't keep on doing this same foolishness and fuckery that you've been doing. It's just that simple. And here's my thing. I think that Martell feels like he's untouchable, because if y'all see that after show with Carlos, you see that he said, "Oh, he's not cheating. Oh, okay." Or isn't he cheating? He insinuated that Marceau is cheating on Tisha. So basically, I feel like Martell feels like his slip is showing and that he doesn't have the control over Marceau and Maurice that he thought he did. So now he like, well, fuck it. Y'all ain't got my back. I'm going to go ahead and tell on you. So don't play. Mel, y'all think Mel is the one that's going to snitch, or y'all coming after her thinking that she has a problem with your marriage. Please believe y'all ain't trying to let me buy back into Skull. Okay, well, I'm gonna just go ahead and snitch. The friendship is not of as much of a value to Martell as they would like him to be, and that's just what it is. Martell doesn't value the friendship, and Marceau and Maurice, frankly, I don't think they value a friendship with Martell either. I just think that they're trying to keep him at arm's length to make sure that he doesn't spill the beans, or keep him in a respectful piece of relationship so that they can keep his mouth damn shut. And that's that on that. So moving right along, Destiny is at a trampoline park with Law, and Tiffany meets them. They discuss, which I think this whole scene was just a waste of my damn time, but we're going to talk about it real quick and move on. So they discuss Tiffany having baby fever, how her and Lou work a lot, blah, blah, blah. Destiny says maybe y'all want to have fun first. And Tiffany says they have a lot of work to do, and fun is them ending up falling asleep. So Destiny says, y'all need to get dressed up and have a date night. Then Destiny says, speaking of getting dressed up, let's talk about the other night. And Tiffany asked, what was going on with, like, basically, what was going on with you, Destiny? And Destiny says she felt like she was being poked. Bitch, first of all, no, the fuck you weren't. You were not being poked at all. You started it, and that's that on that. Like, I'm just so sick and tired of Destiny always wanting to, you want to be the turn up star, and when somebody calls you out on your bullshit, now it's you're getting poked. You have to learn how to be a grown woman and control your temper. That's basically what it is. So moving on. Tiffany says Stormy was quiet until she was poked by Destiny. And Destiny says, I didn't poke her. She asked me the same question 3 times, which I'm like, girl, shut the fuck up. She asked you 3 times. Okay, if you didn't want to answer the question, cool, but that didn't shouldn't have sent you trying to jump across the damn table like Rambo, sis. Like, come on now, get your life. So then Destiny says she felt like Destiny says that Stormy felt like Destiny was mocking her, but she was just speaking her language, which is hood. First of all, you tried to say in that conversation with well, we're going to talk about that in a little bit, but in the conversation with Stormy later on, she says they speak the same language. So Destiny, do you speak hood? So you're hood now? I don't get it. I'd rather be hood and rich like Stormy instead of hood and stupid ass and broke like you. So you might need to learn to control your anger and shut the fuck up. Moving on. So Tiffany says, well, Mel was a bodyguard and not was a bodyguard, I guess, and now Stormy is her bodyguard. First of all, Tiffany, you shut the fuck up because you are up here talking shit about Mel. She's the one that got you on the show. And I just feel like Tiffany just needs to have a conversation with Mel and tell her that she's upset about the whole situation of how Mel said that she worked for the Chamber of Commerce and she didn't. That's just basically how I feel about that. Have a conversation with her about that instead of throwing this little silent shade behind her back. And that's supposed to be your friend. And you over here talking shit about her. First of all, you was talking shit about Mel with Martell in the last episode. Now you talking shit about her to Destiny. Like, you real two-faced, and I'm just not liking it with your thick ass. You need to shut the fuck up and go to your husband's gym and hit a ball or two and burn some damn calories instead of burning them lips up talking shit all the damn time. But anyway, moving right along, because I can't stand her ass. I don't even know why her and Lou are taking up space on my damn TV in these episodes. But anyway, so then let me get back to where I was at, child, because I done lost my damn space talking about her ass. She just makes me, she irritates the fuck out of me. So then Tiffany says that Stormy was her bodyguard, which, first of all, I'm in a lot of Facebook groups that talk about love and marriage Huntsville. Stormy was not nobody's damn bodyguard. What the fuck did y'all want her to do? Like, literally. Now, you damned if you do and you damned if you don't. Both of them, if they both had to stay there and started fighting, then y'all would have said, oh, they too immature to be sitting up there fighting. But then when they decided to leave to remove themselves from an obviously negative situation where clearly Tisha and Destiny teamed up to orchestrate all the bullshit, they come in there ready for a damn fight. And Melody and Stormy decided to leave. Why? Because they have more to lose. Destiny is broke. Tisha is stupid and weak, and Melody is running a successful business. Lord knows Stormy is. Her business is worth millions of dollars. They have much more to lose than y'all two. So what am I proving? I must stick around for street cred to show you how much I can really tear you down with my words and possibly my hands next, or am I going to leave and keep all my shit intact? I'm going to go ahead and head out. That's what the fuck I'm going to do. So I'm just really sick and tired of everybody having something to say about Mel and Stormy leaving. First of all, Stormy drove. So for her to leave, Mel got to follow her, and they're friends, so they're both going to they both remove themselves from a negative situation, and that's just that on that. So moving on. So Tiffany says, do you wish you would have reacted differently? And Destiny says, I feel like I was being poked and God is still working on me. Girl, shut the fuck up. I'm sick of Destiny. So Tiffany asked if her and Mel would ever be cool again. And Destiny says she will just have to love her from a distance. Girl, just say no. You need to start answering that question with yeah, girl, Mel don't fuck with me. So I'm gonna just go ahead and leave that friendship alone. That's what you need to say. Cause y'all not gonna be friends because Mel don't want to be your friend because you're trifling and you're two-faced. And that's that on that. So moving on, because I'm just so sick and tired of this situation. Because Destiny, you know, she goes into talking about how she thought her Tiffany and Mel were surface friends. And I'm like, how the fuck are they surface friends and she the one brought her on the show? I just feel like Destiny is jealous of anybody that still has a connection to Mel because she doesn't. So anyway, going to this damn dry ass housewoman, which by the way, why this definitely had to be something set up by production because where was Jalen's friends? Like seriously. When I had my housewarming, my friends were there, not my mama and my daddy's friends. But whatever, you like it, I love it. And love and marriage Huntsville. Y'all try to make this shit look as real as possible, child. Moving on. Let me get some of these comments in, y'all, because this is live. L Mary Money Queen says, yep, I don't know what you're saying, yep, to sis, but you know what? We won't make it do what it do. Thank you so much for commenting. I must have said something funny right here. Thank you so much for watching and commenting. Clamp God, Tisha friends with Kiki, Tisha friends with Mel, Tisha fake friends Kimmy, Tisha don't know who she is. She sure the fuck don't. Thank you so much for commenting. Chris Fletcher, yes, that's the guy from last season. He ain't no good either. He allegedly got caught up with some. Ooh, not a 16-year-old girl. Oh my god, that is rape. Ooh, we don't. Oh, we don't want to say that word. That is, yeah, that is no good. We don't want to say that on YouTube. But that's not a good situation. His wife was ready to jump ship on him too. Ciao. Martell Holt is a clown. Absolutely, full suit. Thank you so much, Jacqueline P. Williams, for commenting and watching. Chris said he wasn't there. He was in NYC. He gonna get him in trouble with his wife. Child, listen. He said my wife done took me back already. I ain't getting up in your foolishness. I told y'all that's why Marcel he had to come up with a name real quick because he wasn't ready for that. Clamp God, Stormy Business made $30 million last year while Destiny was on welfare. No wonder she don't like Stormy. Child and ain't got no damn products on the shelf. So of course she up here acting a damn fool so she can try to be on this show because this is her only income. So ain't nobody got time for that. Thank you so much for watching and commenting. All right, y'all. So Kimmy, Maurice, and Jalen are at Jalen's house getting ready for the housewarming. And Kimmy gives Jalen a rundown of the guest list and says she thinks things are smoothed over with Wanda, where things will be leveled. First of all, Kimmy, you did not have to invite Miss Wanda Krusty Head ass. Okay, I don't even know what you already know what Wanda brings. So why the hell would you invite her? But we all know this is for production and scene. So Kimmy says I didn't ask for that. Um, Kimmy says I didn't ask for that. That's more what you wanted. Oh, Maurice says Kimmy wants a restaurant and a place for people to eat. Okay, because this is Jalen asked about the land that they own, and Maurice says Kimmy wants a restaurant and a place for people to eat and have gatherings. And Kimmy says I didn't ask for that. That's more what you wanted. And Kimmy says she wants a place for a house. I mean, a place for tutoring for kids after school. And Maurice says, "Are you sure you don't want a restaurant?" First of all, let's talk about this. I hate how Maurice and Marceau, I would be interested to see their parents because I'm pretty sure that their father, in my opinion, must have been manipulative because Maurice tries to be all, jolly and jovial talking about this whole situation, knowing good and goddamn well Kimmy did not ask for no damn restaurant and all this shit. It's basically he tries to I don't like how he plays these mind games. He tries to play these little mind games with Kimmy where he's like, yeah, I was thinking this and that and the third, and this is how you can get involved and all this, that, and the third, and try to make it like it's both of their idea when it's really something that he wants to do. Y'all are supposed to be a partnership. Just come out and say, hey Kimmy, this is what I want to do. I would really love your input on it, or blah blah blah. Don't try to make it seem like it's a joint venture and then you lie and say that she wanted that, knowing good and damn well that she didn't. But I love how Kimmy puts him in his place and basically like, yeah, no, I didn't say I wanted that. You like to come up with these fucking projects and then you want to fucking put the shit on me and act like it was my did, and it's definitely not. And I want to make that very clear on this good old camera right here that's in our face. Don't try to play in my face, motherfucker, because that ain't what it's about to be doing. I ain't Tisha Scott. I'm fucking Kimmy Scott. So don't fucking play with me. And I ain't no linebacker. And that's that on that. Shout out to Kiowa. Moving on. Shade. Kimmy says, Destiny walks in and she comes bearing gifts. She's the first person that comes in. So I'm like, girl, not what you coming in here with products from Madani. Now, you need to leave them products right on the shelf because you ain't got shit in that damn store. Girl, child, bye with Destiny. So moving on. Destiny says, so Kimmy basically tells Destiny that she invited everybody. And so Destiny ain't happy about that because obviously Valentine's Day didn't go well. And, it is what it is. She'll get over it. So Tiffany and Lewis arrive and Martell calls on the phone and he congratulates Jalen. First of all, why did we even have to play that scene with Martell on the damn phone? Because he full of shit. So they talk about the guys all going to Atlanta again, and Martell is inviting them. So basically, Martell was calling Maurice apparently to invite him to Atlanta. And Kimmy says she didn't know anything about the trip. And Maurice says it was his first time hearing about it as well. He said that with the damn quickness, child. First of all, Maurice, you knew about that trip. Martell was probably calling your ass to talk about the details of the trip. So you try to lie and say that you didn't know about the trip already, knowing good and goddamn well you already knew about that damn trip. But whatever. So Kimmy says Martell is messy, and Maurice says maybe it slipped his mind. No, it didn't. Stop making excuses for him, because I feel like Martell got some shit on your ass, and you ain't trying to have him tell Kimmy because Kimmy ain't playing with your ass. So Kimmy is annoyed. And, she basically giving him the I'm going to dig in your ass about this later. Don't play with me. Look. And so Stormy and Melody walk in as all of this is happening. And Stormy's husband, Courtney, is there and they bring gifts. First of all, I love that. Stormy don't even know them and she bringing a damn gift. I'm like, did any of the motherfuckers come up in there with a damn gift? I know Wanda ain't coming there with her bump and curl. She just came up in there starting shit. But we going to get into it. Let's get back to these comments, y'all. But Mel even said that she and Tiffany wasn't close, just had business relationship. But yes, you was talking about Martell. Glad I found you. You are too funny. But I like Destiny. Destiny was cool in the beginning, child. But I don't know. Destiny, she rubbing me the wrong damn way. But listen, we gonna see. Yes, the man Ruth household. Yes, the Ruth household, and I might be reading this wrong. And then we laughing. All right now. I gotta get to y'all comments faster. Charging deck. The Scott males are chauvinists. I don't know if it's a regional thing because Martell is a chauvinist too. Girl, listen. Them damn country fools down there. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. This is how I feel about the country people in Alabama. Me and Mary Money Queen, we on the same damn page. Okay. So moving on. Thank y'all for commenting. Please, please, please like and comment and subscribe to my channel. Please, 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 y'all. I love each and every one of y'all watching my channel right now. I really appreciate you. Tiffany and Melody probably will stay business related because Tiffany is messy as hell. Listen. Hello? Her with her trifling ass. Typing too fast. Sorry. I understand, sis. Listen. That be me sometimes. And I be in here trying to read these damn notes that I done put together. And I be like, what the hell did I write? But thank you so much. I got you. So where was I at? So Courtney, speaking of Courtney and Stormy, I love Courtney and Stormy. Like, they are so cute. I just think Stormy is just so pretty. Like, people be trying to make fun of her lips and all this, that, and the third. Yet there's people out here getting Botox trying to make their damn lips look like hers. So, child, y'all better stop hating on that beautiful woman. And her marriage is amazing. Like, her husband, like, I watched their video of how they got pregnant. I just really love how he loves her, and like their son is amazing and so adorable. Like, I really want to see more of their family in a positive light. Like, I think that they're trying to make Stormy look messy and she really isn't. So I really would love to see more of her than damn Tiffany and thick ass Lou. Okay. So then Tiffany and Lewis, as soon as they asses came, they left. So they must have came to eat some damn food and go, because Lord knows that's the only thing they can provide is a damn pickup of a fork, child. And both of them need to put that shit down. Clearly, they need to go on a damn. Let me stop, y'all. That ain't right. So they go to their son's soccer game. Moving on. Kimmy asked Destiny and Stormy if they will chat so she can they can clear the air. So basically, Stormy says okay, Destiny says okay. So they go in the back in the rooms and they can talk. So they go into the guest room, and Kimmy says she feels like both of their energy creates a disagreement, and she was hoping they can clear it up. Storm created the disagreement at the Galentine's event. So Stormy says that she was taken aback because Destiny was basically just calling her, asking her about a partnership and how to get her products in her store. And then the next day, I meet with you, you mocking me. This is just hours between each other. So I was just confused as to, what was the goings on. So then Destiny says she was fine with her until she started speaking hood, and she speaks hood too. First of all, Destiny, shut the fuck up. I can't. And then Stormy said, "Speaking hood, what are you talking about?" And Destiny said, "Oh, you were speaking very hood, sweetie." And Stormy says, "Don't call me sweetie." First of all, Destiny, you knew by calling her sweetie that you was trying to be rude. I can't stand when people. I was in some Facebook groups where people were like, "Oh, well, Destiny wasn't trying to be rude." Bitch, you fucking lying. You were in here trying to be rude and by saying sweetie. Why did you have to say sweetie? We all know as Black women, if y'all don't know, I'm a Black woman. If you look at the cover of my channel, that's a term of bitch, shut the fuck up. That's what you basically saying. That's the equivalent of bitch, shut the fuck up, or bitch, I don't believe nothing you saying. Okay, or you trying to. It's definitely not a term of endearment when you are at elevated levels in a conversation with somebody. Okay. So, girl, just knock it off. And that's what kills me about Destiny. You want to act like, this was a cordial conversation. And then you popping your eyes out in the conversation, bug-eyed and bullshitting and talking shit. Like, girl, you wasn't trying to resolve nothing. I'm just over her. So Destiny gets up and walks out and throws an adult tantrum like some child and runs out the house, which I'm like, good. I'm glad she didn't sit there and try to jump across the bed at Stormy, because that would have been a problem. So then Stormy, Kimmy sits down and says, well, maybe you think your tone was what made her say that, and you could have changed your tone a little bit. First of all, Kimmy, stop trying to take up for Destiny. Destiny is full of shit. Okay? She knew better than to be talking to her the way that she was, and she created that energy. The girl was honest. She was like, I was just confused. You were making fun of me and the way I talk and my accent, but just not even 24 hours before, you was asking me about sponsorships. You asking me for money and asking me about getting products into your store. Like, I'm confused. And I would have been confused too. And I would stay confused with her ass, and she wouldn't get not a damn dime out of me. Moving on. Tisha and Marceau walk in, and with Tisha and her too tight ass leather skirt on, she thought she was looking real good, child. I'm like, girl, you need to stop trying to shop in the junior section, because ain't nothing junior about you but your height, okay? So they walk in, and they don't speak to Mel, but Mel obviously speaks to everybody. She's like, hello everybody, or whatever. When she came in, that was the thing. When she came in, Destiny didn't speak to her either. But when her and Stormy came in, they said, hey everybody, but of course nobody spoke back, which I'm like, y'all are childish. But moving on. So Maurice and Marceau are talking, and Maurice asked Mel about Martell, and basically telling her Martell said that they were progressing. And Melody says, there is no reason for you to be asking me about Martell. And then they laughed like it was crazy that, she would say that. Here's my thing. Y'all know that they're not getting along. And you got to be stupid if you think that it's okay to ask her about him. Like, y'all are trying to be funny and it's not funny. I'm just like, are y'all just getting a rise out of trying to piss Mel off? But I'm so glad that she didn't go back and forth with him, because I think that that's really what they were looking for her to do. Then even Marceau made the comment of saying that, Tisha didn't. She was like, Tisha, you ain't speak to Mel or whatever. And I'm like, why the fuck would Mel and Tisha be talking to each other? And why are you trying to create a conversation with them? Like, any old way for him to talk to Mel, he gonna try it. So anyway, Kimmy sits down and tells, so Tisha sits down with them. Um, the guys are laughing because Tisha and Mel are not talking. Mel just sitting there eating her food, child, and ain't paying them no damn mind because Kimmy wanted her to be there, so she ain't checking for them, and I'm glad. So then Kimmy sits down and tells Tisha about the guys' trip to Atlanta, and Tisha says, "Well, Marcel didn't even tell me about that." And I'm like, "Damn, you already in hot water, sir, and you didn't even tell her about the Atlanta trip. That lets me know that you are further bullshitting." So Destiny walks back in, I guess, after her taking a damn walk and taking a load off of her damn angry ass brainchild. And she sits down with Tisha and Kimmy. Then Wanda comes in and says, "Oh, I see alcohol. Where's Jalen?" I'm like, "Girl, did you already have some damn alcohol?" So then she speaks to Mel and Stormy, and Patricia, Kimmy's friend, walks in as well. So Wanda says she has issues with everyone in the room over Tisha, and Tisha says, "I don't need you talking to anyone because I've already handled it." And Wanda says she heard everyone was at Melody's house talking about Tisha, and she said Kiki told her everything that everybody was saying. Basically, Wanda lying, because I guess she trying to get some information about what happened, which I'm like, I am so over this whole Kiki whole pajama party situation. I don't know what to do. And mind you, Tisha does not do anything to control her mother. Like Marcel was in the kitchen telling her, "You need to get your mother. Like, this is ridiculous. It's very embarrassing. And you need to stop her from acting like that." And Tisha's not going to ever stop her mother because Tisha enjoys that. Her mother is basically her mouthpiece. And it's sad because for you to be a grown ass woman acting the way that you act, as childish as you are, and you can't express yourself on your own, you need your mother to fight your battles for you, it's really, really crazy. So then Wanda in there saying, Wanda says Tisha does not fuck with bitches and that can't buy shoes in a box. I'm like, girl, you are really trying to make this a thing. Like, please stop. This quote colloquialism will not make it beyond this show, sis. Just stop, okay? This is called hairspray to the brain isms. She need to stop. It's just too much. It's not just for her. She need to stop. So Kimmy says, ironically, Kiki was the one that had the most to say to Wanda. And Wanda says, "Just invite me next time. I won't have to go back to Tisha because I handle you bitches myself." And Kimmy says, "Ain't gonna be no bitches up in here." And Jalen jumps in and says, "No, Miss Wanda, we won't be doing this in my house." Basically, like, you ain't about to disrespect my damn mama, sis. So you can get the fuck on because I ain't want your ass here anyway. You done ruined one too many damn events in the name of me. So you can get the hell on and you can shake a bone and get the hell on in her damn words. Okay. So y'all, this episode, I'm just so over Tisha using Wanda as a mouthpiece. I'm so over everybody trying to antagonize Mel. I'm so over Tisha being stupid and not just really not putting two and two together to make four where it comes to her damn husband. Like, Marceau is just very trifling, and all what's done in the dark comes to light, and his shit is on the verge of coming out. And I think that he knows that he's about to get caught. Like, sir, and I feel like he might as well just go ahead and tell on himself at this point because the sleuths of damn YouTube child is on that ass. So whoever this woman is that he's cheating with, she definitely got to be married. She's definitely somebody that has something to lose. That's why she hasn't said anything. But what he don't realize is when women's emotions get attached to something, unless she's some damn congressman's wife or somebody that's big named, she may be like, "You know what? I want us to be together. Put your money where your mouth is. I'm going to go ahead and tell everybody who I am so we can be together." And I bet you he going to lose his shit. And the thing is, he ain't gonna be with this woman. He don't want to be with Tisha, but he don't want to be with this chick either. I think Marceau just really just wants to do whatever the fuck he wants to do. He wants to be in control of Tisha. He wants to be able to be in the household with his kids, even though he don't do shit for them damn kids. He just wants to control his environment, and that's it, and that's all. And men like that are very much trash. And Tisha, I don't know what her issue is. Like, you already a single mom as it is, because this nigga don't do shit for his kids. Don't even come to a damn sports event, a damn school event. Everything is more important than that. So you in the house with them by yourself anyway. So you might as well go on ahead and be a single mother. But the problem is Tisha hates Mel so much because you can't be her. All of them hate her for that reason. Destiny is pissed because she didn't leave her marriage with the merit that Mel had. She didn't pick up her bootstraps and do shit on her own. She was basically living in that marriage trying to leech off of the man that she had, and he wasn't going to allow it. That's my opinion. And Tisha is scared to leave her marriage because she want to look like a boss chick and all this stuff, and married and all that. But she won't look like that when she's not married. She's going to be weak and probably somewhere living in her mama's house, listening to her colloquialisms and her bullshit and helping her spray them finger waves. And that's that on that. Y'all, thank y'all for watching and listening. Please, please, please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with anybody else that watches this show too. And I will see you in the next video. Peace out.